Brought to you by Georgia Pacific. We help you build your imagination. And by Valvoline. People who know use Valvoline.
You saw yourself on a Harley, the tyrant of the two-lane.
And you on stage at Madison Square Garden, the lights, the fans.
Then you met her. Goodbye, Harley.
Hello, Diamond.
Matching towels.
Power tools.
And a house. Now you're remodeling, buying lumber and plywood.
Choosing paneling. Molding.
Doors. Windows. Tile backer. Tile backer? Would you say your interests have evolved?
Georgia Pacific. Whatever you dream for your home, we help you build on your imagination.
Why use Valvoline Motor Oil? It's the #1 choice of Indy 500 chief mechanics, Daytona 500 chief mechanics, NHRA mechanics, and Baja 1000 mechanics. For use in their race cars and in their own cars. Any more questions? People who know use Valvoline.
Remember the rules of the road, Andy said, as we steer towards Music City, USA. Keep plenty of the old mill up top and a real hit-kicking compilation of the country's greatest in the deck. Music so good you'll forget the dials on the dash. The one thing about being out in the country, you never run out of folks willing to lend a hand.
You boys need a ride.
And just as long as you don't run dry of the old Milwaukee, it doesn't get any better than this.
For a chance at 10 of the country's greatest hits, some hit-kicking music, check out an old Milwaukee display.
3 reasons not to buy BF Goodrich TA tires. The only rocky road you can handle comes in a sugar cone. You think Baja is when you're laughing on the outside but crying on the inside. You believe competition fosters antisocial behavior.
BF Goodrich TA tires when you're ready to get serious.
Brought to you by Stanley. Since 1843, Stanley has been helping people do things right.
In New Britain, Connecticut, people don't need a Wall Street genius to tell them where to put their money. After all, New Britain is the home of Stanley. And even a modest investment in Stanley tools, painting equipment, doors, and hardware can pay handsome dividends down the road. So before you sink a nickel in municipal bonds or soybean futures, how about a new Stanley garage door?
Well, I'm sure glad Winn-Dixie discounts their makeup 30% every day. I saved 75 cents on this nail polish and $1.20 on this $4 lipstick. So don't hate me, because I'm cost-conscious. You don't even know me. Ever been down to your last pair of pantyhose and it's a week till payday? No, sir, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your wife. Well, now Winn-Dixie discounts pantyhose 20% every day. I save 80 cents a pair, 40 cents a leg, 10 cents a toe. No, 8 cents a toe.
Americans have always had a love affair with their cars.
Do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love?
And when it comes to plugs and filters, we guarantee to keep that spark going for a long, long time.
Who do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love?
Why use Valvoline Motor Oil? For their race cars and their own cars. Valvoline is the #1 choice of race mechanics, from Indy 500 to Daytona 500 to NHRA to Baja to SCCA.
A look at country music's finest, the superstars nominated for this year's Country Music Association Awards. Join Lori Ann Crook and Charlie Chase for a close-up view on CMA Preview 93
on TNN Wednesday night.
Why use Valvoline Motor Oil? For their race cars and their own cars. Valvoline is the #1 choice of race mechanics, from Indy 500 to Daytona 500 to NHRA to Baja to SCCA.
I shampoo for dandruff, but my scalp still itches.
Now there's Scalpicin for deep scalp itch, not ordinary dandruff. It's clear liquid, not shampoo. With itch medicine doctors chose over these dandruff shampoo formulas.
The itch is gone.
Scalpicin.
Observe. Dry eyes, red eyes, Symptoms for which science created Clear Eyes. Unlike the other leading eye drop, Clear Eyes removes redness and as an ingredient to moisturize. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
I'm getting older, so I have to push myself just a little bit harder.
Introducing a new, hard-working power stick. Now with more odor fighters per stroke than ever.
Hey, that's better for me and everybody else.
New power stick from Fabergé, the most powerful power stick ever.
True confessions.
I've tried. Lord have mercy, I've tried to learn how to dance.
Okay, I admit it. I can't dance. Can somebody please teach me how to dance?
The last person I danced with went out and bought a pair of steel-toed boots.
Finally, help is here. Dance Line, coming to TNN weeknights. Our mission, to get America back on its feet.
700 cubic inches of nitrous oxide fury.
These are the hardest cars to drive in drag racing.
The Pro modifies the Nitrous Outlaws. Nitrous Outlaws, the explosive new video from Main Event Entertainment. Up close and in your face. Get a grip as the Pro mods rip the strip in sub-718. 1,500 horses and quarter-mile combat. Order now and get this second video free. Pro Thunder. It's motor muscle madness. Chevy versus Ford. Shoebox Classics take on the 90. 200-mile-an-hour door slammers that will blow you away. Get them both for only $19.95. Nitrous Outlaws and Pro Thunder. The most explosive racing video value ever.
Don't wait. Order now. Ask for the Outlaws Thunder 2-pack. Call 1-800-257-0800. That's 1-800-257-0800.
Inside your smooth-running engine is a torture chamber. And under these grueling conditions, only one leading motor oil in every grade meets the world's toughest requirements for viscosity breakdown. Castrol. Castrol provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol. Why make things tougher on your engine? Castrol GTX, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Try Castrol Super Clean for tough, greasy jobs. If it won't come clean with Super Clean, it won't come clean.
The clouds in the sky are real. Your old scars are real. These boots are real. The only boot in their class that's leather. All the way to the top. Real value. Acme Real Hides. Genuine leather without getting skinned.
Legend has it, Colonel Sanders' secret recipe for a new kind of chicken lay lost for years. Until one fateful day.
Rotisserie chicken recipe. Confidential.
The rest is history. Introducing the Colonel's Rotisserie Gold. Marinated then slow roasted as only the uncontested master of great tasting chicken would have done it.
You've still got it.
The Colonel's Rotisserie Gold. At KFC, we do chicken right.
The driver who plans ahead usually comes out ahead, too. That's why it's smart to change your oil every 3,000 miles.
And shop Walmart for savings every day.
Save on Castrol GTX motor oil. It provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. And Castrol Syntec, a full synthetic oil that protects in ways other oils can't.
So no matter where you're headed, head first to Walmart.
Where the prices are always going down. Walmart. Always the low price. Always.
One of these engines was filled with Castrol Syntec, a synthetic oil, the rest with conventional oils. They were then drained and started without oil to prove a point. You see, Syntec has a unique molecular structure that bonds to engine parts. Lab tests show it leaves a layer of protection far stronger than conventional oils. And if Syntec protects this well now, imagine if you leave it in. Castrol Syntec protects in ways other oils can't.
In New Britain, Connecticut, people know how to make a home worth more.
The Hummels are doing a new deck.
Because New Britain is also the home of Stanley.
Frank is redoing his roof.
And nobody has more innovative ways to make a house more livable.
Liz is redoing her bathroom.
Or more valuable.
And the Sandelskis are redoing everything.
Ever wish you had a better house?
So, Arnold.
Why not get started on the one you've got?
What are we doing?
To make horsepower, you need the best equipment available. Dynamax Performance Exhaust. With its patented flow directors and larger diameter flow tubes, Dynamax products deliver the smoothest exhaust flow. The result, more power for you. Dynamax Performance Exhaust. Dynamax mufflers have the hottest looks and sound on the street today. Dynamax Performance Exhaust. For racetrack power on your street vehicle, go with proven performance from Dynamax Performance Exhaust.
Remember the rules of the road, Andy said, as we steer towards Music City, USA. Keep plenty of the old mill up top and a real hit-kicking compilation of the country's greatest in the deck. Music so good you'll forget the dials on the dash. The one thing about being out in the country, you never run out of folks willing to lend a hand.
You boys need a ride.
And just as long as you don't run dry the old Milwaukee, it doesn't get any better than this.
For a chance at 10 of the country's greatest hits, some hit-kicking music, check out an old Milwaukee display.
Americans have always had a love affair with their cars.
Do you love?
Who do you love?
Yeah, who do you love?
And when it comes to plugs and filters, we guarantee to keep that spark going for a long, long time.
Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love?
No matter what the car, you need an oil you can count on and a price you can bank on every day.
At Walmart, we're here to help you with both.
With Quaker State Motor Oil. For easy starts in the widest temperature range, choose Quaker State Synquest. It's one tough motor oil.
And at Walmart, you'll always save on what you put into your car.
No matter when you drop in. Walmart. Always the low price. Always.
Unbelievable. Spectacular. Breathtaking. Crash Impact. 60 minutes of blazing crash action in this special edition 2-volume set. See outrageous motocross and road racing action, sprint cars and outlaws, Grand Prix, stock cars, monster trucks, powerboats, and more. Only $19.95. This exclusive 2-tape set is jam-packed with magnificent racing and crash action footage featuring top drivers from around the world. Order now and get absolutely free. Havoc 1, over 45 minutes of rare footage, including some of the most thrilling and horrifying moments that made early racing history. You'll get this incredible 2-tape offer, plus your Havoc video free. 3 tapes that'll blow you away. Guaranteed or your money back.
To order, call toll-free 1-800-544-6664. That's 1-800-544-6664. Or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $3.95 for shipping and handling.
The kids are the winners when some of country's finest saddle up for a cutting horse competition to benefit a good cause. A therapeutic riding program for children with disabilities. Lynn Anderson, Billy Joe Royal, Rudy Gatlin, Karen Brooks, William Lee Golden, and Cactus Mosier team up with highly trained cutting horses. Marty Stewart and Tanya Tucker host American Country Cowboy. Wednesday at 8 Eastern on TNN.
Gardeners, if you love beautiful gardens full of garden fresh vegetables, big beautiful flowers and elegant landscape plantings, but hate the time and backbreaking work it takes, here's great news. Introducing the affordable Troy-Built Pony, designed and built especially for home gardeners. The Troy-Built Pony is an amazing time and work saver, turning any soil into perfect planting beds quickly and easily. Working rich organic matter into your soil, building exciting new flower gardens and border plantings. You can even reseed your lawn or dig a deep trench for planting shrubs. Plus, you'll love having your own garden fresh vegetables all season long. So if you want to learn more about getting results like this, the fast, easy Troy-Built way, call for your free catalog today. Call now and we'll also include complete details on our Troy-Built Easy Payment Plan. For your free catalog featuring the Pony and our whole line of Troy-Built tillers, including our no money down easy payment plan, call 1-800-828-6363. That's 1-800-828-6363. Call now.
If you care about this big, beautiful world, show me.
Don't give me another toxic antifreeze.
Give me something different. Don't just tell me how it protects to 70 below.
And guards against rust.
Any antifreeze can do that. Tell me it's safer for my dog, my family, the kids.
Tell me nothing protects better.
And it's biodegradable.
That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to hear.
New Sierra. It's not just antifreeze, it's safety freeze.
One of these engines was filled with Castrol Syntec, a synthetic oil, the rest with conventional oils. They were then drained and started without oil to prove a point. You see, Syntec has a unique molecular structure that bonds to engine parts. Lab tests show it leaves a layer of protection far stronger than conventional oils. And if Syntec protects this well now, imagine if you leave it in. Castrol Syntec protects in ways other oils can't.
What drives Rusty Wallace?
I'm a competitor. I always want to win, and second's not near good enough. And I remember I used to just dream about this stuff. I was kind of a motorhead, too, and man, we were in zeros. We raced the local dirt tracks. Never thought we'd be where we are right now. A little weird, I guess, but I have a damn good time doing what I do, and I really enjoy it.
Rusty Wallace and TNN Motorsports. When it comes to live NASCAR racing, no one plays as hard.
Power plays on TNN Motorsports.
TNN viewers have come to know Race Day as their same-day source for motorsports highlights and news. This is Pat Patterson. Be sure to join us tonight at 8:30 when we'll have highlights of many of the day's big events. Don't wait for tomorrow's paper to find out what happened today. Watch Race Day tonight right here on the Nashville Network.
Race Day, second edition, 8:30 p.m. Eastern today on TNN Motorsports. Dolly Parton, Roger Miller, Conway Twitty, Tanya Tucker, Alan Jackson, Reba McEntire, Garth Brooks, Vince Gill, Billy Ray Cyrus, and more. The best of 10 years of Nashville now. Catch the history before it's history. TNN beginning tomorrow.
Why use Valvoline motor oil? It's the #1 choice of Indy 500 chief mechanics, Daytona 500 chief mechanics, NHRA mechanics, and Baja 1000 mechanics. For use in their race cars and in their own cars. Any more questions? People who know use Valvoline.
I really didn't want my husband to color his gray hair.
But then I discovered this, the hair coloring called Just for Men.
And now he looks better than ever.
Simply apply Just for Men, and in 5 minutes, rinse. Just for Men blends away the gray for a totally natural look. No wonder 8 out of 10 women prefer the Just for Men look to the gray look.
It's like you took off 10 years.
And in just 5 minutes.
Just for Men. She'll love the way you look.
Remember the rules of the road, Andy said, as we steer towards Music City, USA. Keep plenty of the old mill up top, and a real hit-kicking compilation of the country's greatest in the deck. Music so good, you'll forget the dials on the dash. The one thing about being out in the country, you never run out of folks willing to lend a hand.
You boys need a ride.
And just as long as you don't run dry the old Milwaukee, it doesn't get any better than this.
For a chance at 10 of the country's greatest hits, some hit-kicking music, check out an old Milwaukee display.
In New Britain, Connecticut, people don't need a Wall Street genius to tell them where to put their money. After all, New Britain is the home of Stanley. And even a modest investment in Stanley tools, painting equipment, doors, and hardware can pay handsome dividends down the road. So before you sink a nickel in municipal bonds or soybean futures, how about a new Stanley garage door?
The high school junior class at Clear Lake High is very opinionated when it comes to music, especially country music. What's more, they want to know everything about the artists, like Little Texas. TNN Country News premieres Monday, 7:30 Eastern. It's for the fan in you.